The 12th of June, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua with Rashi.
Oh, good.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. So for the last few days, I've had trouble getting in with Zoom. You know. Okay, let's go. We were up to Pasuk 23. Maya, I think it's your no, Maya, you read?
Yeah, I read the last time. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Lou, let's read Pasuk 23.
Vadaber Hashem el Moshe lemor. Hashem spoke to Moshe saying, there's no Rashi on this one, Zos asher la Leviim mi ben chamesh ve'esrim shana v'mala yavo litzvo tzava ba'avodas ohel moed. This shall apply to the Levites.
Right.
From 25 years of age and up, he shall join the legion in the service of the tent of meeting. Rashi says, Zos asher la'im. Shnayim
Shonim.
Shanim postlin bahem. Let's see, years disqualifies them.
Disqualify them. Right.
Ve'ein ha-mumin postlin bahem. But physical blemishes do not disqualify them.
Right. As opposed to the Kohanim, that Kohanim have the whole list of various blemishes, physical blemishes, which disqualify them. But Leviim, right, you could have Leviim wearing glasses, Leviim lame. Even, I don't know if he can, actually, I don't know if he can serve if he's blind, mamish, for a different reason, because he can't do the avodah properly. So assuming he can do the avodah properly, then technically if he's blind or deaf, those do not disqualify. Okay? Next Rashi.
Chamesh the Esrim. Om acher hu omer. But in another place it says, Miben shaloshim.
We have Shana.
Shana.
The age of 30.
From the age of 30.
So the Levim were counted, if you go back to the end of Parshas Bamidbar and the beginning of Parshas Nosoi, the Levim were counted between the age of 30 and 50. And here it says already from the age of 25, they were eligible to do the Avodah. Okay?
How can this be? Miken. Oh, mi ben esrim v'chamesh. From the age of 25, ba lilmod hilchos avodah. He comes to study the laws of the service.
Right.
V'lomeid chamesh shanim. And he studies for 5 years. Uben shloshim oved. And at the age of 30 years, he serves.
Yeah, he starts to serve.
Mikan, from here, lisal need, requiring a student. From here, regarding a student,
Right.
siman yafeh b'mish naso, who has not seen a good sign in his study, bichamesh shanim, for 5 years, shishuv eino ro'eh. He will no longer see in other words, it's a sign that he's not going to make it. He should
He's not apt
do something.
Right. He should go into something else.
Go get a job.
Whatever. It depends what he's thinking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this means that he learns and forgets. It means he's got a bad memory. Mizrahi explains that since the Torah gives 5 years for this study, this must be the maximum time within which a person can be expected to absorb the necessary knowledge. If he is unable to learn the relevant laws and practices by then, he has passed the Torah limit and is not given any further opportunity. Okay? So 5 years is given for the bottom of the class. Could be those at the top of the class can learn it even in much less time. Okay?
Like it says, everybody goes for 5 years.
Who?
It seems like it says everybody goes for 5 years.
Right.
Not just the bottom.
Right, but the Maisa, even the bottom. So that's the point. That's what Mizrahi's adding over here. Since the Torah gives 5 years, it must be sufficient for all levels of intellect. Okay, all levels of it. As he quotes also from Rashi that, as I mentioned now, that it means he's got a bad memory. It means he's a guy who's got a bad memory, and even after 5 years, he can't remember what to do. He's got to know the correct halachas. I guess the Masorah they had at the end of the 5 years, or at the end of every year, they would have a test to see what they learned. Okay, let's go on, Meir. Let's go on to Pasuk 25.
Okay, ומבין 50 שנה ישוב מצווה העבודה ולא יעבוד עוד. Okay, so from 50 years, he returns from the group. Wow, okay. I guess it's a retirement. Okay,
right.
So
from Rashi, it's not a total retirement.
V'lo ya'avod od. Okay, avodat masa
Katef.
Oh, okay. So the work of carrying on his shoulder,
right.
Aval choser hu, but he does return. Oh, Liniat, no, Linilat Sha'arim. Oh, so he can lock
You can still do
can't-
the service of opening and closing the doors.
Opening, closing, and lashir, and to sing, to load the wagons. Okay. V'zehu, the shereit.
In the next pasuk it says, the
next pasuk says,
that Shereis Esechov, he shall serve with his brothers.
oh, okay. He shall serve with his brothers. Ketargumo, as the Targum says.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. Let's do one more pasuk here. And we'll finish this chapter up to Shlishi. Lou.
Give me a second, please. What?
Where's the fire starter?
It should be hanging up over there.
No.
Gotta excuse me for a second. I'm sorry.
May I carry on? May I carry on?
Okay, so this is Kafav. V'shereit et echav be'ohel moed. I'll lose back. Okay.
Okay. Want to do the last pasuk here? The
All right,
chapter.
26. We're on 26 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. V'sheres es echav ba'ohel be'ohel moed lishmor mishmeres va'avoda lo ya'avod kacha ta'aseh la leviim b'mish merosam. He shall serve with his brothers in the tent of meeting to keep the safeguard.
Safeguard the duties. Right. To safeguard the protection, I guess really means. Let me say I translated it over here. Yeah. In other words, the general service of the Levium, you'll still participate.
Right. But work he shall not perform.
Right. Meaning the heavy physical work he should not perform.
So shall you do to the Levites concerning their charge.
Right.
The Rashi says, Lishmor mishmeres. This means lachanos saviv la ohel, to camp around the tent, ule hakim, and to set it up, ule horid, and to dismantle it, bishas hamasaos, at the time that it's going to travel.
Right. So this is all, in other words, in the general service of the Levim, even when he reaches the age of 50, he's not retired. Okay, he can still participate. Just in the heavy work, that's where he ceases to participate in the heavy work. Okay, somebody told me he was, I think he even was the head of a Chevra Kadisha, right, which was in Chutz La'aretz. And they had a rule that anybody over the age of 50 will not do any of the heavy physical work. It says this, they learned this from the Levite, like digging graves or actually doing the actual burial, things like that.
Wow.
Okay. At this point, we will start with ready time. I'm sorry it was so short today, but I have to think. Okay, let's say that. I wish you everybody a good Shabbos.
Okay, have a good Shabbos, Rabbi Moore.
Right, be well.
Okay, take care.
Have a
Take
good
care,
Shabbos,
Lou.
Meir.
Good Shabbos.